Hello, champagne-loving friends. Thank you for watching another video blog by Fat Cork. Since the party and holiday season is quickly approaching us, we thought it would be a good idea to show you the basics of how to properly open, pour, and taste champagne. So first, we start with the mixture of half ice, half water, and chill the champagne for about 10 or 15 minutes. Something that we also like to do that a lot of people don't know, for the last 1 or 2 minutes before serving, we like to chill the neck of the bottle. The reason being, we don't want the first glass to be served warm champagne that's in the neck. So put it in there for 1 or 2 minutes. Then what we want to do is we want to be really careful when we're removing the cage. The wire wrapping around the cork is referred to as the cage. We want to put our thumb on top of it to make sure that when we loosen the cage, the cork doesn't actually fly off and hit somebody. So it usually takes about 6 turns to remove the cage, and then there's one moment in time where we have to take our thumb away from the cork to take the cage off. And at that time, we just want to make sure that we're not pointing the bottle at anybody that we care about, or anybody for that matter. So you can see I took the cage off, I put my thumb right back on the bottle, right back on the cork. Now, something that a lot of people don't know is that instead of taking the cork out of the bottle, what we actually want to do is take the bottle away from the cork. It makes it much easier to remove the cork, and it's a much gentler process. So I'm going to use my hand almost like a wrench, and I'm going to wrap it around the cork. And then I'm going to make little quarter turns as I pull the bottle away from the cork. And what we want is just to get a nice cough. Pulling it away, I can feel it starting to come out. And there we go. And now to pour. A couple of different types of glasses. We like the flutes especially for parties and for simpler champagnes, while we like the wider white wine style glasses when we enjoy a bottle between ourselves or for smaller parties. The wider, broader glass allows an expressive champagne to breathe and really show off its flavors, while a narrower flute promotes the precipitation of bubbles and provides a more festive atmosphere. Then there's a couple of different ways to pour. One is right down the side, so you prevent what we call overbubbling. You get a nice gentle pour, you can examine the champagne. The second, if you want to promote bubbles, is to pour right down the middle, get those nice bubbles coming up, and then let them die down, and then finish the pour. So 2 ways to pour champagne. And now we finally get to taste. What a lot of people don't realize is that your taste is really 90% smell. So what you want to do is really get your nose in there. And in wine speak, it's referred to the nose of the wine, or it's really the smell. I think it comes from just sticking your nose in the glass. But you stick your nose in your glass, you really get that smell up into your olfactory senses, and that's going to give you a lot of the taste perception. Another thing you want to do before actually putting the wine in your mouth is look at the color of it. And I like to look at the color against a white background. It really reflects the light nicely. But a color can tell you a lot. A lighter color will generally indicate a fresher, more acid-driven champagne, while a deeper golden color will generally indicate a richer, bolder style champagne. So we look at the color, we put our nose into it, and we get to taste it. It's delicious. And then we want to examine how that taste lingers after we've swallowed it. We call that the finish. So does it linger for a long time? Does it go away quickly? Is there a lot of fruit to it? Is there a lot of acid to it? And that's what we call the finish. And that's our finish. Cheers.